Well, I'm lucky enough to catch up with Australia's own Brett Metcalfe. Brett, welcome back to MXTV again, mate. Great to see you.
Yeah, it's good to be back on. Good to see you over here.
Well, mate, let's talk about Supercross. Was it up and down year? You had a fantastic result winning a heat race, and really through the year you were sort of up and down. How tough was it just being a one-man show too?
That wasn't the toughest thing. Riding 17 Supercross is much more tough. So, really my goal was to hit all 17 this year. Last year I bombed out halfway through, so that was a big goal of mine. And just put myself in a good position to finish around top 5 at the end of the Supercross. And I thought it was quite successful for what I wanted to achieve. Up until the last 3 rounds, I was sitting with a really strong chance to finish 5th. But then the last 3 rounds just backfired. They were all DNFs, just unfortunate incidents. So we didn't finish quite where we wanted to be. Did
you have to do a lot of training by yourself, or did you have other guys to go out and sort of check your speed with?
I mean, even with a teammate like last year with Ryan, and he lives in Florida, never rode with him anyway. So it's different from what people think, oh, Ryan's on your team, but you never ride. I never see him besides the race weekends, and kind of the same as James right now. So once you get to this level, you're all competing against each other. You don't really associate too much, even if you're on teammates.
This year is a big year for you. You've just got James come on board with the outdoors. Does that put a bit more pressure on you, or does that take a bit of pressure away from you?
Probably, if anything, it takes away, a little bit of pressure. He's obviously a great rider. Just going to try and beat him, At the end, I mean, he's one of the fastest riders always, no matter what he's doing. So it's going to be good to have him, somewhat close as a teammate to kind of see what he's doing. But, really, it's just I got to be my own self.
What's happening with next year? Are you signed on again for Suzuki, or is it still just wait till we get to the end of the year?
I mean, everything that's happening right now with the teams, things are happening a lot later now with budgets and trying to get their sponsors allocated. So it's, there's nothing, for me, it's nothing set in stone next year. But, like I said, I always love outdoors. It's my strong point. I enjoy it, so I want to have a big season. Been looking forward to this championship since the last one ended. So, ready to go.
What's going to happen at the end of the career, mate? Are we going to see you coming back to Australia? Because there's a lot of riders that do come back eventually for the hometown. Right. Do you think you'll ever come back and have a ride there?
It's yet to be determined. I'd like to think. I always anticipated once I'm done, once I feel like the competitive edge is done at this level, that's definitely an option for me and a good experience for, my new family if we go down and live with Australia and be with my family a little bit more. So that would be nice.
How's the drum set going?
The drum set, man, she's packed up. I lost my drum room for the baby room now, so that's a bummer. But I'm going to build my own little studio outside one day, hopefully by the end of the year, because they're just sitting there. So I'm definitely going to build a studio. I got to keep playing, and one day I will be in a band playing.
Well, mate, thank you very much for joining us. You always take time out to speak to us. We appreciate it.
No worries.
And all the best for the rest of the year, mate. I know you're going to be up there.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I love this championship, and it's excellent to see the Australians come over, like the crowd. I mean, I met more Aussies today, people coming up than Americans, so it's pretty cool. It's an honor for Aussie people to come over and say, hey, we're still following you and we support you. So thanks, everyone, and I will be back one day to race.
Mate, you're one of the special motocrossers from Australia. Let us tell.
Right on, man. See you later, guys.